since they are so self-conscious, like to get involved in. To shine good, my brother. You have something from us. So what happens is this. We are also not, apart from getting that cancer awareness on the disease, we're also pleading on you to understand that it is your life. And if you want to live it longer, you need to protect yourself. And protecting yourself means your skin and parts of your body. So thanks. Next question. Let's just take 3 or more questions. At the end, we'll do the rest. Yes. Are you ready?
Everybody is affected with cancer.
Affected with the cancer of the breast and her breasts are being cut off, the two breasts are being doesn't mean she cannot give birth to the
So please, give birth to children. Yes.
There's one program in National Geographic that Dr.
Yeah, plastic surgery.
Women increase their breasts, they're operative and put something inside. If they see that, you can have cancer of the breast. They operate and put something inside like that.
Of the breast.
No. It's not a problem that is relevant to us. We have like one plastic surgeon in Cameroon.
And the truth about it is that it is in Hollywood that Dr. Nice called it.
It's not a common practice in Cameroon.
Please, the questions are still coming. Yes.
The doctor was trying to
Please listen.
She was trying to explain to one other girl that way that it depends on the type of breast cancer. So will you please, doctor, tell me the various kind of breast cancer that we can have?
Good. Various types of breast cancer that we can have.
We really didn't go into those details because we don't think that is relevant to you. But globally, if we can say something, there are benign cancers and there are malignant cancers. So for benign cancers, there are simple growths that are not really, they don't grow as rapidly as the malignant and they will not metastasize as much as that. So that's why in young girls, you have a series of lumps which will not necessarily be cancers, malignant. You can have what they call cysts in the breast. They form a part of benign cancers. You have what we call fibroadenomas, which are very common in young girls. Those are just small masses that sometimes when you have, we take out, or we can even let it be and it will not spread. Then you have malignant cancers, the types of carcinomas and others. We don't want to bore you. They are quite important.
Please, one last question. You people, no, you don't have to decide who is going to ask the question. Okay, let's go for that.
Yeah, it's a signs and symptoms of male breast cancer. And the first one there is a painless block or thickening in the breast tissue. I think while I was 14, I had friends who want their breast some kind of like
This is
really hard. By 14, yes, I had friends who had that, and me by 16, I had that. I was really skeptical all the time, so I was always on my breast. I was always on my breast, pressing. And if sometimes, because how we only call it, we wanted to be like women who press their breast, may come out. And sometimes when I did, water dropped out of it. And sometimes I was really skeptical. That's what's this, and I could find no answer, and later, let's see, and now it's just now that I was going through, I checked, and I found that's no more there. So I don't really know what's that. And I'm sure most boys have experienced it.
Their muscles might be contracted. It will be elastic and built, and that is normal. And besides, when you get, we are not saying anything at the level of your breast is a cancer. Okay, but anything that looks like an abnormality, go in for a screening so that they'll be able to tell you whether or not it's a cancer. And as for your breast discharge, if you arouse your breast, especially too much sometimes, you can get a secretion of some small fluid from your galactophobic canal. We call it in medicine galactoria. So if you arouse your breast, it's possible.
So please, thank you for your kind attention. What we will do now, so that when we round up, we can have the general question and answer session, right? What we will do now is that since all the boys from the other classes have come, before Dr. launches into the next cancer, which is what? Lung cancer. Just a few seconds ago, I was talking to one of the teachers outside and he said, no, there are too many smokers in these classes. Truly, let me just say something about habits. How do you acquire habits? You acquire them just like this. And I'll take my personal experience. Let's be frank, right? We are open manner. When I was 14 years old, I was in school in village Boom. I don't know where I don't live. Listen, my father was not there, my mother, so I was living with some friends. And what happened one day in the evening, this guy will come and say, please give me food and do this. And one day in the evening, they told me that we'll just take you to Cameroon. And that's how I got condemned for about 25 years of my life. Please, habits, they come like this. Because I took it, I coughed. And then the next time they said, no, take it again. I took it and I did not cough. Then I started taking it. The amount of money I have spent on it and the amount of money I have spent to run away from it is too much. So what we are saying is this: please, habits come like this, but when they come and get you, That's why you see somebody drinking and getting drunk in the bar and sleeping there and falling in the gutter and forgetting the road to his house, getting on himself, and you ask yourself, is this a curse? It's not a curse. It's because he started drinking from one glass to one bottle, from one bottle to two, from two to one daily. And that's so please, the best thing for you to do is not to start. It's very important. And most of us start due to peer pressure of friends. And we want to prove that we are somebody. So please, now that we have set the stage for us to talk about what affects boys most. Then Dr. Kuna, please, the floor is yours.
Okay, hello. Everybody just wave your hand like this if you're enjoying the video. We're going to continue with lung cancer. I just drew up a sketch of the lungs. And I'm not going to go back to the same suggestion she's given me. But just like she said, it's like the growth of abnormal cells in the normal area. So in the same way, you have the growth of abnormal cells in the lungs. That's what gives you lung cancer. You just have cells that are normal, like you see abnormal cells growing in the breast. You can have abnormal cells growing in the lungs as well. So you have two lungs. You have the left lung and the right lung. The right lung is divided into 3 lobes, and the left lung is divided into 2 lobes. So, in the same way, we're going to talk about the risk factors. Because we only talk about risk factors because when we took out people who had, the medicine or researchers took out those who had cancer, they tried to, retrospect and go back into their life and say what could have caused people to have cancer, and they realized that maybe 90% of those who had cancer, or 1 in 7, were those who had smoked in their lives. And that if you smoke for quite a long time, the more the number of sticks of cigarettes you took a day, and the longer the time you smoked, the higher the risk you have to get a lung cancer. So that's the first cause of lung cancer, is smoking. In those days, smoking used to be a taboo and but more and more, you see young boys who smoke. I'm sure that people even smoke in this country. I'll tell you who smokes and who doesn't smoke. That's why we're here today, so that, because there's good news. As long as you stop smoking, the risk of developing cancer decreases every year as soon as you stop smoking. And if you stop smoking since about 15 years, your risk is at about normal, like somebody who never smoked in his life. So you have the chance to stop smoking and live longer. But usually, as well as, and not only those who smoke, don't think that if your friend smokes and you don't smoke, you're out of the page. If you always hang around somebody who smokes, you can also get cancer. That's what we call passive smoking. If you inhale the smoke, exactly, if you inhale whatever the person sends out, you are also at risk of developing the cancer. So if you have parents who smoke, or brothers or friends, be very careful because you are also at risk of developing cancer. And also, family predispositions. Studies have also shown that if there are people in your family who have had cancer before, there's a higher risk for you to have cancer. And there are also if you have had a lung disease before, there are certain lung diseases that predispose to cancer. That means that they put you at a risk of having cancer. And the other things that you inhale, people who work in some factories where they inhale certain things, that's why you always ask in those factories to wear masks. Because you inhale some of these gases and these toxic products, and for over a long time, they could be toxic to your lungs and they could destroy your lungs. So those are the major things that can destroy your lungs if or are risk factors for lung cancer. And then how can you prevent it? Prevention, as you know, the risk factors, you prevent the risk factors. That's primary prevention. So what you do is, if you're smoking, you stop smoking. If you know somebody who is smoking, you try to hang around the person. Because as we have earlier said, if you stop smoking, you decrease the risk of getting lung cancer. And after 15 years, your risk is just like somebody who has never smoked before. So it's like 90%, although some causes are of course unknown. And there's some 10% of people who have cancer without us knowing, that they have never smoked before, we don't know where it's from. But it's important to know that those who smoke, that we keep insisting, 1 out of 7 of everybody who smokes many years and many still is going to develop lung cancer. And usually, unlike the breast cancer where you easily have the manifestations, in lung cancer, it depends on the site of the cancer. For example, you see how big the lungs are, and nobody can see the lungs. It's not like the breast that you can palpate to see the lungs or something. If you have the cancer here, it could take you so many years to ever know that you have a cancer. And the test you even do to see the lungs is done in very few hospitals in Cameroon. You send in a tube and you visualize the lungs, but it's very expensive, and it's only I think 1 or 2 pneumologists who do it. So the clinical presentation, exactly, and CT scans as well. So it is usually very difficult to have the clinical. Usually, if somebody is smoking and life goes on, I think that everything is fine. Meanwhile, they're carrying the cancer in you. So usually, it's only when your cancer, if the cancer has maybe taken off 1 whole lung, that you begin to have difficulty in breathing, or sometimes you cough and then you see blood in your sputum, streak of blood, or you vomit blood in it. You really have. Or you walk a small distance and you really smell it, and then you have difficulties in breathing. So it's only if the cancer has taken off nearly all of your lungs. So this is your trachea, this is what breathes. Here you have the blood flows that take oxygen from the trachea into your lungs. So they're all blocked. That's where you have a problem with breathing, and that's where you have the symptom. But if not, most of the people who have lung cancer, especially in the early stages, are asymptomatic. So you never see anything wrong. So there are 2 types of cancers, just to remember. There's a small lung cell cancer and there's a non-small lung cell cancer. We're not going to go into details to cause any. And then the next thing is maybe the treatment. How do you treat lung cancers? The same way. If it's early and it's just a small patch like this, you can do what we call lobectomies, because I think that the lung has 3 lobes. You can just cut off 1 lobe of the lung, and the person will still continue living. But it depends as well on the expansion. But if they are taking up the whole lung, like 1 whole lung or 2 lungs, then it will be a late stage. If they are sent out particles, because usually this growth, what we call metastasis, if this abnormal growth it starts sending out parts to the lungs, then you know that it's at the terminal stage, and usually medicine will not do anything for you. They can give you radiation, they can give you drugs to try to destroy the cells. But when you discover late, it's usually a critical and irreversible situation. And it's also important to know that most of the cancers we talked about, and many other cancers, first send their particles to the lungs. So you could have a lung cancer that did not originate from the lungs, but that was sent from maybe the breast or sent from the prostate, and you have symptoms in the lungs. So usually, all we have to tell you now is that the ultimate thing is to prevent it, because usually when it is at an advanced stage, that's when you have symptoms, and usually irreversible. So what you can do for lung cancers is to stop smoking or not to smoke at all. Thank you.
At the end of
drinking, smoking and drinking. Doesn't mean that drinking also causing lung cancer.
That's a very interesting question. Can we Can you take it over, please?
You made mention of this act of drinking. Does it mean that alcohol also contributes in causing the lung cancer?
Let us hear about this.
Scientifically proven, and that we have a clear cost effect. Alcohol and lung cancer is not telling the alcohol causes lung cancer. So what happens is alcohol has other effects on other organs. Alcohol, for example, destroys the liver to an irreversible state. So an alcohol also could be, it could get you to a stage when you become, your deficiency becomes less because of alcohol. So if you are a heavy alcoholic and you also have cancer, you see that you're not able to fight. Your immune system will be very weak and cannot fight against the infection. So alcohol as well has its own. Alcohol affects the nervous system. Sometimes people who tremble, who are not very steady. Alcohol gives you gastritis. That's just a slight thing. Alcohol gives you liver cirrhosis. It destroys your liver. It gives you tissue in your liver that your liver is a normal. You know how normal liver is that you eat. Then the alcohol takes your liver it makes it into. Who has ever seen dry fried meat? That's where your liver becomes. So all
For women, we talk about what we call cervical cancer. We want to disturb this also. The cervix is the gateway to the uterus. In the vagina and the uterus. So you can have cancer of the cervix. That's the cervix.
No, the cervix is for women. The prostate for men. You understand? Good. So if you are looking for the cervix to go and check on your body, you will not see it. Good.
So cancer of the cervix can manifest in one of many ways. Usually, it might not be there, but you can have abnormal uterine bleeding. Every woman bleeds once in a while, at least until you get to your menopause. So you know your cycle, you know when you bleed. If you bleed in between your menstrual periods, there is a problem. If you bleed longer than you usually bleed every month, there's a problem. If you bleed usually for 3 days a month, and next month you bleed for 6 days, you need to make it think twice. And if you bleed heavily with respect to your cycles, like if you change 3 parts in a day and the next month you're changing 6 parts in a day, then you need to make it think twice. So you can feel things that around your pelvic region. Who are observed things. You can have heavy discharge, vaginal discharge coming out of your vagina. These are all ways in which cervical cancer can manifest. And like I said, all these things are not necessarily tied to cancers. Infections, pelvic infections can cause these symptoms. Other affections around the pelvic region can cause these symptoms. But if you have the symptoms and you report to the hospital, it's easier to discern between which is which, and then you'll be able to benefit from appropriate treatment early enough. Because like all the other cancers, the prognosis is best when you notice the cancers early. If you diagnose them late, it's a whole problem. And to treat cervical cancers in women, it goes as far as what we call the total hysterectomy. Take off the womb and the cervix to reduce it, to prevent spread to other organs if it's still early. Because if it's late, even that one will not be able to do it for you. So it was just to tell you that there are other cancers aside the ones that we discussed.
We'll just take 2 questions since it's break time, right? We'll take 2 questions. One from you, one from a lady. Good lady. Ladies are not just okay. One from that gentleman. Good. Yes.
I'm learning about this. I didn't get global warming. I heard that global warming, which is a gradual increase of the earth temperature. When the smoke are being emitted from industry, it gets to the atmosphere and it gets precipitated by where it is condensed. So it results in global warming. which they say some of the effects are getting cancer. So I don't know whether it's a heat that causes the cancer.
We can put it under what we call air pollution. Yes, because global warming is the effect of it. It's much more felt in industrial zones. And what happens is actually the substances that come out from those factories that come into the atmosphere cause pollution and they can cause cancer.
So you need to also try to live where it's less polluted. Like Buea.
The doctor said there are diseases that can result to the cancer of the lungs. How to reason the cancer?
Diseases that can result in
Cancer of the lungs.
As we said, there are other lung diseases, what we call chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. Anyway, there are those diseases that affect the lung.